I did not know this.
I just
Well,
started when you said that.
Yeah, I just clicked
Fraud,
it. We're
motherfucker.
good.
Righto. Well, who would love to give the recap? I will let people choose this time.
I vote not Millie.
Thank you.
Do you want me to give the recap?
Yeah, points at
Yes, please.
Please.
you.
Last session, we basically ended off with, well, a little bit of the overview of the document on Cartharix we all got. And, well, inherently made. And leaving Cartharix. Last session was all leaving. It was relatively normal. We found a shadow town. We met a shadow gorilla.
Shadow Gorilla.
I remember the show.
Yeah.
We saw the moon. Moon's haunted.
Yeah.
Son's a dick.
I feel like
Yeah.
that's an exaggeration.
Son's
It's
a
pretty
dick.
nice.
We went to Fort Nos, which apparently had the War Child. We're gonna not deal with that. Alan made some connections and learned some things. Theo didn't.
My life is a lie.
We found a funny wild magic area and all sprinted in a rush to cover the land like ants and vermin. Which we made Dan cry about. And got a bunch of documentation on the Eldritch Stars done. And we ended off last session with Nuggets nearly killing the party by bringing a magic-eating creature to the party full of spellcasters. And we're now at, like, basically the entrance to Grailsguard.
Yeah. So, you all had arrived in Grailsguard at the end of last session. You all are basically through the main central gates, the humming and whirring of enchanted gears and cogs as the boulevard stands in front of you. Long rows with nicely cut, small furnished trees. There is houses of different paints and colors. To put it simply, this is a very much higher economic standing than most other of you have probably dealt with. The only one who might have dealt with something higher than this or similar would be Stagheim. People just seem casually to talk here. There's no corpses on the side of the road. There's some people who play tricks on each other running away. The crime still does exist. But below the blue lantern glow of the almost equivalency of street lamps that sort of jut almost like stitching down this very stone walkway, you will find many different places. There's bars, there's taverns, there's the floating buildings that twist and churn with almost stone grinding like sounds they move throughout the area. There is even the magical colleges, a couple of which are notably seen rather quickly. You see one which has the symbol of a rune-covered griffin, one of a gem-like elk, another one of a spear-riddled slime. Hell, there's even one of a black skull with a crab crawling out of it. And one of which seems to have each of your faces as the mascot. That's weird.
What the?
I'm sure.
Magical targeted advertising, my favorite.
Welcome to Grailsguard, the fountain of knowledge, the spires of achievement. What would you all like to do in this grand city?
As much as my greedy ass would love to immediately run off to the Black Skull College, we should find lodging.
Somewhere to sleep would be the best.
Good first step.
This place doesn't have a lot of corpses and it makes me feel weird. I would like to go to a place to sleep.
Alan, that is quite concerning that the lack of corpses is concerning you.
I'm used to it. We just came back. We just visited a fucking fortress filled with fucking devils. Like, are you really that surprised?
It's no, you see Glacier like staring, stuttering at you. No, it's the fact that not seeing corpses in the streets that concerns you is what's concerning me.
Indeed.
Well, I mean, they just have a dedicated force to clean up the corpses. Continues walking in the direction.
Their perspective is quite distorted.
Coleridge.
As you all continue to walk along the streets, you will see different people doing parlor tricks with magic here and there. Some using lights and sparkling arrays to entertain children, and some even using it to help cook bread and things. Um, as you all continue along, there's a few different districts you can go to. Currently, you are on Mage Alley, a large boulevard focused around the practice and display of spellcasting. However, there is other places you can go. You could either go to one of the lesser districts that are at the far back near one of the walls, which is a bit more of the no, I wouldn't call it a slum per se, but it's definitely kept out of sight. You have the Scholars District, you have the Plex District, the Plex District being that which basically harbors most campus students and will have lodgings for people who are visiting family. There is also a district made for people who are travelers. Entertainers Row. It is a strange one. It seems very much enticing to go to, almost to a strange degree, as if fascination curls and grips at the edges of your spine. Take your pick.
That is probably where we are most likely to find lodging.
Find lodging?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Shall we head off there then?
Which one is that?
Entertainers.
Entertainers Row. Okay. As you go through there, you find marvels are put on display. Different perpetually existing spells captured in almost crystal-like casings displayed on the side of the road. Just in plain sight. You see one which looks like a small little child made of fire just staring. You see another which looks like an ice sculpture that ever shifts to take on the face of the person closest. You even see this black ichor which, when you look into it, you will see your home.
Feels weird.
It's pretty, but I don't like it.
Right, off-putting.
It feels like it's trying to fool.
There is many of these street lamps, and can I get a perception check from everyone?
Why?
Okay.
Suspicion.
Oh, Nuggets is awake today. Oh,
I think everyone's a little awake today.
Nat fucking 20, I know my home, motherfucker.
Not if.
Okay,
Oh,
Theo
that's
in
where
him.
it went.
Not if I have
Theo,
anything to say.
Theo in him.
I see things, yeah, I can see.
Oh, damn.
Oh my god, you had a Schultz fucking locked in.
Maybe, yeah.
We
That's
just
crazy.
sucked it out of fucking Theo, clearly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
Me and my mind work on the phrasing there.
Clink, as you are very astute, you feel watched here, as if the very city itself is staring at you and your companions. As you glance up at the glowing orbs of light, of blue light that are emitting from these little almost copper towers, you almost feel like you see an eyeball swimming in there. And you notice people every so often watching you from different areas. Not in like an unfriendly sense, but more of like a catalogued presence. For the rest of you, yeah, the same thing is pretty much applied. Yeah, there is definitely something going on here, but Clink, through your understanding of this nation, the influence of its baron is heavy here. Being Zalman. If you wish to go look it up, you feel free to. It is in the Lesser Powers document.
I have a vague remembering, but I'm gonna look it up just in case.
Go ahead. So as you go along, there is a few different places you can go. There's a few different lodgings. There is one that seems to have no doors or windows whatsoever.
Okay.
It just looks like a solid slab of wood, pretty much. It's called the paper mache. There is another, which I will grab the name of because this one was funny to me.
Oh, right. Sloth and diligence.
So there is Ocon's, which seems to be a more standard. So you all have watched SpongeBob before, right? You know, like Patrick Star's dome. Think that,
Yeah.
but with a staircase down before it.
Huh.
And then there is another more standard-looking one, lights and of pink flames dancing along its edges, illuminating the signage of of Crippen's little hideaway. Which piques your interest?
I mean, me personally, I'm a little fascinated by the paper mache one because I think it's a little more interesting that it doesn't have visible entrance to it, but I will go with the party one. I'm gonna be big fan and greedy here later, so.
And it
I'm
wouldn't be a
interested in the
terrible
paper
idea.
mache one as well.
The only concern is if it doesn't have any entrances, does it have any like exits?
Also, Dan, just so you're aware, every now
How
and
the hell
again,
are we gonna get
Alan
out
will just look at the orbs with the eyes watching and just like wave the Alan way and continue on his way. Like I acknowledge, I see you. Hello. Continues.
Oh.
This has been tracked for later.
I believe it'd be more important to think of a way in before you think of a way out.
Can't go in.
It does not matter if there's no exit, if there's no way in. We should investigate.
Well, I mean, there's got to be a way in. It's like, how else would that be it? Yeah,
We
let's
should go
you know what, let's go
investigate.
check it out. Let's check it out. Yeah.
As you approach, you will see again, there's the outline of where a door could be and outlines of where windows could be. But as you approach it, looks flat. It's like as if someone put up a cardboard version of a inn. What would you all like to do?
Can I like press my hand against where like the door frame should be?
The entire structure wobbles. It feels like it's made of cardboard.
Yeah, it's made of cardboard. Gotta say, that's a good model though. Like, damn,
Wait a second. Where is it?
it's impressive.
Hi.
Can I roll? Oh, never mind.
Hey, detect magic.
Jump straight to it.
The bird's gonna walk
Yes,
out.
there is transmutation. Transmutation, divination, abjuration.
There is some magics to this abdication, transmutation, and I that it is, but I don't know what exactly it is. Or what's it trying to do? Or is it trying to hide it? Or confused? There he is. As the party goes silent, what the fuck?
I do believe
Sorry,
he said something.
Something
what did you?
definitely was
I
said.
was listening. I can't understand a word
I
you're
just can't
saying.
understand.
If there is
What-
any
what
aspect
he
of this
said.
we need to investigate, please tell me. There is a way to get in this.
I'm about to say, can I ask, can I try, like, kind of reaching out with my own magic and seeing if there's a way to kind of, like, I suppose I'm looking for, like, a magical, like, keyhole, quote-unquote. I'm trying to give anything, like, clicks, trying to reach out to it. And
No, however, as you reach out with your magic, you feel as if your magic's being sucked to the other side of this cardboard structure.
I'm gonna walk around.
As you walk around, you see a note put on the back. Due to recent housing costs, we have found a new modular setup. To get in, please answer this riddle.
Ooh, I like
Love
riddles.
riddles.
Okay,
Yee.
Fiddle.
the riddle is, what has a neck but no head?
A bottle.
A bottle?
But, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The page scrumples up and sort of vanishes, almost worming its way like how do I describe this? It almost slithers its way like a maggot on a carcass, just sort of underneath the cardboard. As another note is there with this frowny face. I was never too good at riddles, but I'm glad you got it anyway. The password is the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4 backwards.
It's okay. It was a good riddle. It was a good riddle. It was a good riddle. Ah.
Glacia will, like,
wasn't
somewhat
Wessex
laugh
might have
going
had.
back to the front. 4, 3, 2, 1.
As you do that, the structure begins to groan and creak, the sound of
Ew.
wood and stone shifting and molding, as there is now a full 3-dimensional tavern in front of you.
Shall you stay?
The
Right.
door swinging
Shall we-
open, a soft, deep blue mist emitting from it.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Yes, Rel.
Let's go.
Okay, let me grab a cast of lovable idiots in here real quick.
Hooray.
Oh boy, scene change! Oh boy, oh boy, 3 a.m.
Oh boy.
Hold on, did I not put them?
We've just been sitting out here in the wastes for like 2 weeks.
I'm seeing shit, man.
Okay, let me just sort this because my ass forgot to put it on the map.
Dude, my ass turned into Charlie from that one fucking episode, man.
Charlie.
Oh. Oh.
No.
That was not what I wanted to do. There we go. Apologies, bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves if you need to.
I like this place. It seems fun.
Certainly
I think it's
interesting.
interesting. I'm also hoping
Yeah.
because the tavern requires at least like a modicum of like intelligence to enter. It won't be full of the typical how do I word it? Adventurers you
Yeah.
see in a bar. And
Yeah. At least you would think.
Yeah.
hopefully. We walk in immediately there's a bar fight or something, but
It's like, well, fuck.
And
We can hope.
you can be assured that the people who get in initially aren't drunk. You know, they have
True.
capacity to answer at least a basic riddle. Might be drunk once they enter, you know, get drunk later.
there is
but
also a little bit with the whole say this thing just backward sequence because if you're not like fully paying attention, you would go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is it working?
Mm.
But
Mm-hmm.
It's a very effective way to make sure that you get at least
should-
not completely brain dead individuals in.
I think I should hang a suit.
What? What did I do?
I don't know. I'm just saying shit while Dan is like Big Sass
Ah.
is fetching his notes. Pa 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 pa. Okay.
Oh, no, fuck.
An unpleasant place thus far. Hopefully it continues to be so.
Right up. So, let me put that on. You all can shift your tokens.
Oh. What the fuck?
So please put your tokens at the top right. Sorry, top left.
About
I
to
guess
say,
you
right
on
to say,
stage immediately.
I'm gonna move down till there's room on this deck.
Boop, boop.
And Vivian's been
Oh.
shot on by Theo. And nope, they're continuing. Oh, stop!
Oh,
No,
oh God!
Okay, we have
Uh,
Warforged Mummy. We have some really cool people up above.
how?
We have the protagonist queen over there, and 2 old men and a small
Is that a
dragon.
fucking dragon?
As you look over to that side, there is a interesting looking drake thing. Let me find what this thing looks like, just to give you a better picture.
Completely unsupervised, chilling on its own.
Oh yeah, it's just sitting by the fire.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
Okay, I can't find the
Right.
image, but imagine what looks like a drake with two almost scythe-like appendages curled to its side alongside a tail with like multiple tassels to it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
As you look in, there's a couple of clearly normal-looking wizards. You've got someone in almost necromancy slash shaman-like attire, adventurer, 2 people up top there, and what looks to be almost like a warforged. You can't really see their lower half for the most part, but they just sort of cling using one arm, like is draped across the table, gripping the opposite side as the other one pours drinks as if they're holding themselves there.
I'm gonna go get a drink. So since you've been cursed with poor, you want me to get you a drink as well?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yes, please.
What do you want?
Yeah, just whatever. I don't really mind.
Whatever it is.
As you get closer, the wolf.
Stop!
The wolf
And those two forget to walk.
leans up, part of their face falling off as they look at you. As like one of the panels on their head just sort of goes and just comes off as they continue to grip the table. Ah, hello. Welcome, new patron. I see you've managed to get through my very difficult and complex puzzle to get in here, made for only the smartest of wizards.
It was fun. Are you okay? Your face is falling.
Oh, it does that from time. One sec. They basically sort of dip their finger on the piece as if their hand begins to liquefy just about. As the metal itself like adheres to their finger as they press it, as the metal begins to coil and shift, gripping back onto their internals. Hi, my name is Paper. It's a pleasure to meet you. And what do you want to drink? Do you want to stay? What do you want to do?
I would like 2 ales, please, and my party would like to stay the night if you do have rooms available.
Oh, I do have rooms available. Funnily enough, I try my best to keep all the wizard students happy. So, one sec. Let me just give me a moment. They say as they turn around, the arm that they were using to keep themselves held onto the desk, just detaching immediately. As you just hear a loud thud. Ow.
Good.
Yeah, I'm fine. They say, dragging themselves with the one arm. As you notice, their lower half does not exist. It has basically fallen apart.
Oh.
As they begin climbing the shelf, like a zombie trying to get into an encampment. One moment. As they will begin to rummage around, using their teeth to grab onto the handle of one of the glasses, as you hear like the sound of whining metal, as they basically carefully drop themselves back onto the ground, onto their back, and will basically shift around, moving to one of the sort of areas, the sound of magic as liquid begins to flow. Alcohol being created. Anything anyone else wishes to do whilst this is occurring?
The whole time I was like, I
Table.
could mage hand it, but I don't want to interrupt him.
I'm kind of watching in horror with this at the moment. Can I try and discern what the fuck they are?
It's just us.
Go ahead.
What would that be?
That would be insight, I'd like to say. Insight or Arcana.
I love Arcana.
Let's see.
Let's have a gander here. To your understanding, this is a Warforged, though how their body is acting and how they are acting is not Warforged-like. Warforged don't just fall apart.
Oh.
As they crawl back up, the glass sort of being pressed gingerly onto the table as they sort of use a finger to point it so that it's not on the edge anymore. Hey, there you go. You wanted 2, right?
Yeah.
Oh, 1 second. As they're going to repeat the process again.
I have a mage hand. Do you need help getting the bottle?
No. Save your spell slots. It'll be fine. I'll be
That's a
fine.
cantrip.
What's
I
a
don't-
cantrip?
It means I don't use spell slots. It means I can just do it for free.
Oh, that's a thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Wait, you've
I
been
was
surrounded by wizards and they haven't told you that?
I mean, they probably said something about it. I've hit my head a couple of times, so I'm not too sure what I remember.
Oh.
Restart the road.
But yeah, no, I don't mind helping.
You mind reaching up to that top shelf? There's a nice mug I want to give to you all because you're such lovely patrons. So I wanted to make sure you all feel cared for.
Yeah, I was gonna wave his hand. A refracting mirror-like hand covered in vines is just going to materialize into the ether and then float up to get the nice mug.
Ooh. You're one of those Renway students, probably. I don't know. That's the closest thing I've seen to that.
Actually, I'm a traveler. We're visiting. Don't attend any of the schools. Mostly self-taught.
Their head jars back, but only smart wizards get in here from the wizard colleges.
Well, I'm a smart wanderer.
Oh.
You know what?
I have
Hold on.
an
I want to
intelligence
make
score is very high.
I want to make an insight check. I want to see if Glacial's smart enough to pick on the subtlety of conversation. Yes,
Go ahead.
actually. I am
We
a
can good
wizard,
rolls today.
although not from the college. I help them. Do not worry. Your riddle is very clever.
Oh, thank you. I tried so hard on that one. I used to make riddles and things for one of my old friends, but no, not really anymore. They've moved on. Also, Theo's just by the door, it seems.
From.
Kieran, are you aware that we're on the map?
Yes, Theo is just observing from a distance.
Again, Theo, social, antisocial.
Yeah, the sort of
Not
wizards
I.
talking back here. As you look at the creature just looks at you, a sort of reptilian, like, squeal coming out of its throat as it looks to you all. It looks to you, just sort of staring.
I stare back inquisitively.
It seems to understand you. As for you two, are you attempting to approach this person at this table? Nuggets and Millie? Or are you just sitting there?
Oh, I'm just sitting down at this table looking over the others and just sort of watching them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You're just kind of sitting here.
The person here will sort of move.
Hey.
That's one thing I was meant to upload. Oh well. They're just sort of flicking at a set of notes, sort of just glancing over at the odd occasion. Specifically glancing over mostly at you, Nuggets. In terms of their look, they look vaguely elven in their design. You can tell by the blue patterns on their body. They don't seem pleased, but they don't seem displeased either.
Well,
That's one of the better reactions anyone's ever had to seeing you.
huh? Just looks over to his alt, and then the person
Huh?
looking over.
Oh, I said that out loud.
Said what out loud?
Oh, nothing.
She's gonna look over at the individual and just sort of wave
Theo's
at them.
playing with like fucking nunchucks over here or something.
Get his spine snapped in half. What was that?
I was opening a container to get snacks.
Oh, okay.
You fat fuck, anyway.
This is ginger slice and caramel slice.
And you didn't share any with me, you.
Vivian's
dickhead.
gonna give the individual like a small wave.
They will sort of look to you. The ink on the page that they were looking at, sort of, as they flick their eyes up to you, like coiling into that of like the outline of a hand that gives a wave back.
It's cool.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm gonna go say hi.
Okay. I'll just be waiting here. Hello. It's been my
Come
chair.
sit at the
Someone
table with
looked.
me.
Yeah.
No, I'm already. No, you just. I'm with you.
That is some really
Good job.
interesting.
waves
What
me
happened
over.
to us all?
Just
What good insight.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hello.
Do we have our drinks, by the way, so I can give them to Assault?
Yes, you do have your drinks.
Okay, here you go. Assault.
They forgot to ask you to pay, but eventually they will just sort of look to you and like, hey, can you get your companion to pay like 2 copper, please?
Oh, I'm paying for them. He,
2 copper.
I can pay. So is it 4 copper total?
Yes.
Okay.
This is
That's
all in
nice
my
and cheap.
attempts to. Yeah, it's really cheap.
Yeah, it gives you
Damn.
4 copper. It's okay, so
They'll
you
have-
gotta save it. You gotta save all the copper you got.
They will
That's
reattach their
true.
arm that is clamped onto the bench and will basically take it and quickly, like, sort of maneuver it with their fingers into, like, the small little container they have for it. Right, as you sit across from this elf, they just sort of glance up from their notes, halfly, sort of slowly counting their head, resting it on their hand, their eyes look tired, and in terms of their attire, it is a lot of whites, blacks, and a sort of blue overcoat that sort of curls and sharp edges at the corners. As they glance to you, their almost blackened eye just sort of staring at you. I will give the description to you, Nuggets, of what you feel when you look at them.
Oh, okay.
So whilst that's happening, what do you do? You guys can discuss in character.
I did like this. What did
Or,
Excuse me.
Excuse.
Bless you.
Thank you.
brains are just connected. Rather?
I'm waiting to see if anyone else wants to go before I do things.
Um,
I'm saving my greed for later, so I'm being pretty passive.
Theo sitting in comfortable silence with this strange drake creature by the fire.
Hi. And, Alan will tape his cup and being a nosy little satyr that he is gonna start walking up these steps to see what the two folks up there are doing.
we're just
One
fucking
sec.
watching. The fuck is this place?
Okay. That confirms you are using previous character models. Tokens from other.
Hmm.
I saw the first one, which was pretty sure I recognize. And then I saw the one I definitely recognize.
Hey, it's fine.
The first one, I'm like, I'm pretty sure they just stole that off, like Google Images somewhere. That one I know the fucking artist.
We both know the artist.
So does this character also have daddy issues?
You fucking what?
One of these characters, the art for it was in fact done by a previous player of one of Dan's campaigns, who's the knitted character. No, different character.
No, you're thinking of the
Sorry, right. This is the second campaign. We didn't get long enough to get into their issues.
Okay.
Hmm.
To be fair, probably had daddy issues too.
I'm sensing a theme here.
Right.
Just
So
maybe.
as you go up and listen to their conversation, they seem to be discussing about recent events with some of the colleges, and that some of the alumni, alongside one or two of the professors, have gone missing recently.
Oh.
Otherwise, they're just sort of generally talking about study. One of them is noting how they're finding it really annoying because their family wishes for them to move with them to basically the outskirts of Drosselin due to a potential mining operation, but they don't want to be away from their friends for a long period of time. And that they're hoping that they can basically teach the miners how to do their jobs correctly, but the other elf here does not seem too disturbed by it all. It's more the fact of they're just sort of mentioning, okay, well, since you're going to be away, you're probably going to have to grab extra study materials. Righto. Anyone else doing anything? Or anything you wish to progress on?
Hmm.
I guess I'll just start conversing with this person at the table. Or at least see if they want to.
Go ahead.
Any reason why he was looking over at me?
You don't look potentially like anything I recognize from around here.
I get
Are
that
you one of the
look,
Hexmaid potentially?
The who?
The Hexmaid. Some results of human humanoid trial testing of magic that results in odd changes.
Not as far as I'm aware, no.
Do you have a name?
Vivian, do you?
Alora.
Okay,
Mm.
okay. Cool little ink hand, by the way. Did you do that?
It's one of my spells from the college I go to. Tandascrea. It's the School of Pages. It focuses around enchantment and scrivenomancy. So magic around ink and paper and language.
No, as far as I'm concerned, I don't think I have anything to do with whatever the checkmate or whatever it was you said, hex something.
Hex made.
Hex made. That one.
Yeah, it's there's the odd freak around here and there, but you don't seem like the type. It's Sorry for staring. I didn't mean to
No,
offend
you're
you, I
fine.
did.
You're fine. No, you're fine. I'm used to it. If anything, this has been quite delightful.
Oh, okay. I'm glad I could help in that regard.
Yeah, I mean, you get called a freak so many times. It's delightful when the odd couple of people say that you're not one. So
Alora would just raise an eyebrow at that. Just, oh, I see. Where are you from by chance? Because you're definitely not from around here.
Drosselin.
Oh. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's not the best over there, but that seems to be the general consensus anyway. So,
Well, yeah. With their past, I'm not surprised. It's still to think of what it used to be like, at least history-wise.
things
Oh well.
change
Oh yeah.
for the better or for the worse.
Well, again, I think their first mistake was being too compassionate and willing to give.
Yeah. I guess I can't disagree with the mindset of being willing to give, but there's always such a thing as giving too much.
Well, yeah, that's basically the antithesis of what that place is.
Yep, and now it's just a sort of shell of everything that it gave up.
Yeah, well, kingdoms fall, I suppose, and I mean, what used to be great doesn't stay that way for long. But hey, I'm sure most things have its heyday. I mean, quite a few of its resources came here, so we got a fair few of their sort of magical components and infrastructure.
Yeah, it'll always like live on in circulation, I suppose. So it's done its part in some way.
That is true. So what's your plans being here?
I'm just traveling with my friends at the moment.
Okay, well, be careful and try not to draw too much attention to yourself.
Yep, I've been trying. So
Yeah. See, you don't really get privacy in this nation.
Huh. Is that like more than the norm, or just?
Well, in general, magically, we're probably being watched right now.
Right. I'll keep a note of that. Thank you.
Pleasure speaking with you.
You too. I'm gonna go waddle back over here. Plop.
Righto. Anyone else wish to do anything?
I'll wait till I'm the last one up, but I do want to do something.
Okay.
I don't have anything.
Kieran, is there anything you wanted to do?
You want anything to eat? You are sitting here by the fire. Going to the drake.
The small drake creature will nod.
Don't eat.
They nod.
Right. My way over. What's... Alright, sure I can acquire food. Yes?
Would you happen to have an ink or quill on you by chance? Or any form of like writing implement?
Yes, I
Inventory?
imagine I should, yes.
Okay. Good to know.
Why?
Oh, don't worry, it's been pinched from you temporarily.
Okay. Excuse me.
Yeah. As you do, you feel a slight tug as the ink and quill alongside a small bit of parchment is now on the ground as they're just sort of looking at it.
I'm going to acquire food and drink from what I assume is the innkeep.
Yep. As they will get the plate to you, they manage to get it on the table before their limb falls off again.
We should probably see about fixing that. Maybe some glue or something.
I don't know what glue is, but okay. I've
How
tried
you...
fixing it. I can fix myself. It's just there's there's a few things that don't work because of a lot has happened.
If you don't mind me asking, I was curious why your form is so, malleable.
It's the magic I've been taught by my friend. Mainly because they felt bad after they accidentally turned me into Overforged.
Ah, I
You
see. You were
were a
not
person
always a
previously?
Warforged?
Oh yeah, I'm a Kalashtar normally.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. So I'm very not used to my limbs being attached to me via anything that isn't just spiritual essence. But it's fine. I get why they did this. I've crossed that road. I've made my peace there. Um, they were just trying to be helpful, and I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. They say as their jaw falls off.
Um, how
What?
long have you been like this?
Oh, they say as they use the same liquid magic to sort of put their jaw back on. Uh, what year is it?
Dan,
700.
what year is it?
701.
701 souls.
Oh, that would make this my second year being like this.
I see.
But hey, my friend's studying at one of the colleges. They'll be able to fix this if they
When
wanted
did
to.
you
I mean,
last
if they
see
don't
them?
want to, that's fair. Huh?
When did you last see them? His
Probably the
friend?
start of semester, so about 5 months ago.
Okay.
What college did they attend?
Um, they were attending. Uh, the they were attending the Vincol's School of Preparation.
What's their name in case we see them?
Oh, the name is Ibis. Ibis Azor. They're a fun little one. They're I don't remember what they are, but they're short. I will put the spelling of all of it in the mute chat for people.
Thank you.
Yeah. Is there anything else I can get for you? Do you need anything?
Yes, we were planning on getting rooms for at least a bit. We plan on being in the city for a bit before leaving.
Oh, I don't have many people who lodge often. Hold on. I need to go make sure the rooms are okay. They will say as they will basically drag their body across. You see where their legs were. There's basically a sort of heap of metal and like copper wiring. Um, Basically stuck in a wee pile that's sort of melting and congealing together slowly. Um, as they will move, you'll just see licks of essence, almost like tendrils of blue spiritual energy, sort of coiled to the bottom of their form. Um, as they continue to drag themselves, now trying to drag themselves up the stairs.
Do you need help? Yeah.
Oh no, don't pain yourself. I can do this.
Free nearly they just crowd.
It's okay. You're my patrons.
Okay.
Oh. I don't. You may talk and do amongst yourself as you wish.
Uh, unless they want to converse with themselves, I wanted to talk to the other tool.
Okay. I will first mention to Theo. Are you going back for your little drink
Yes, now
container,
that, that whole scenario has played out, I'm heading back with food and drink.
You find that they have managed to write something on the page.
Oh. What have they written?
So anyway, moving on.
You dick.
Right, so as you approach the table with this human mage and this elven one, they sort of glance up to you. Um, a bit surprised that someone's just randomly coming to talk to them, but they don't seem to be opposed. Clinkathy.
Yes, City.
I've, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my brain was going burr for a second. I'll like hop on go. What was the last thing I heard from them? Because they're talking about having to maybe move and doing schoolwork and all that jazz.
Yeah, having to move, doing schoolwork is their like current main thing, and discussing how like socially with their friends they'll be a bit distant for a while. Um, Mining operation in Drosselin. They did also mention in the conversation just before this that of how some alumni and tutors from some of the schools have gone missing.
Ah, Alan will then pop up and go missing people.
Oh, the woman will just sort of look to you. Yeah, there's been some people who've been going missing lately. Do you not know them? Are you not like? Do you not follow the forum?
I just got into this city like an hour ago, so I'm gonna go no. I'm gonna go with a no.
Well, to put it simply, yeah, there's been at least from two of the colleges being Tandascria and Ren ways, also Renwiers. There's been a couple of students and tutors that just kind of go missing near year's end, and people are still trying to find them.
It's like a common thing, or
No, I wouldn't say so. Some people go missing if they say the wrong thing. Like, that's normal. But other than that, no, not really.
Government disappearances are normal.
Yeah, I know,
Murder
right?
mystery disappearances, not so much.
Also, apologies for just strolling up randomly. I wanted to see what you two were doing. I realized now
No.
that's a little weird.
It's fine. We're sitting at a tavern run by a warforged that's falling apart. I think there's a lot weirder things that can happen.
Yeah, I feel bad for him. He doesn't have his legs right now.
No, well, that's probably
I
the
mean,
part he can't keep attached the most.
I was gonna say, well, technically he has them, but yeah, he just aren't attached. I'm Alan.
Ah, Let me grab their names. The elf will introduce themselves as Riddle. The other one is Lidelis.
Riddle and Lidella.
Yep. As they both will shake your hand. The elf's grip is rather firm, it does seem. The other one seems more gingerly. They're a slightly more emaciated sort, but they seem to sort of be doing fine.
Mm-hmm.
So, what brings you to the city?
Stopping around to see the place before we eventually have to go to Inalith.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be careful. I've heard some horrible things about that place.
Yeah, we kind of had to deal with an Oni from them not too long ago. Not a
Yeah.
good situation. Not good situation at all.
At least what some of the tutors have said, that place is... Anyone there from there is just a manipulative monster.
Looks the bird. I mean, I guess if you can understand them, maybe, but...
Oh yeah, that accent that they put on? Fuck. Diabolical.
Oh, you have no idea. I've been trying to understand it for weeks now. It's so hard.
Okay, but like, at least one of our professors thinks they're all putting it on as an act to anyone that isn't from Inalith, and they just talk normally amongst themselves.
Well, that's the thing. But you see the Kanku down there? He's from Inalith. So it can't just be a Foley act because the way they talk is mimicking people, which means they've heard people talk like that before. So
Ah, damn it, I dropped my dice. I need to roll something since you might have just... Ah. They sort of glance to Bird. Oh. As you notice, the elf has now reached for his side.
what you doing?
Oh, nothing, just precautions.
Oh, Bird's fine. And yes, yes, I know, but yes, Bird. I don't think anyone would be dumb enough to go into a tavern and then immediately start doing something.
Wouldn't put it past them. They're probably here for a purpose, so...
Oh, they're traveling with me. We're all going to Inalith after this.
The elf will just squint at you as the human just sort of cocks their head. You mind if we detect magic you really quick?
Sure. Just fair warning. This is little buddy. Points to the chest. They are my little guy. Just fair warning.
Oh yeah, familiars are normal for the colleges, so it makes sense. You get like familiar. You can get familiars based off the mascots.
Oh, this one's little buddy's a gift. He's a little guy.
Yeah. Also, sorry, Click, that I've forgotten to give you the stat block. I will be sorting that this next week.
Yeah. To be fair, I forgot to, but yeah. Little buddy's stronger now.
Yeah, little buddy's now CR1.
Yippee!
Right. So, I will note for anyone who understands how these nations work, Inalith is not looked on favorably at all here. So, telling people that Bird is from Inalith is basically saying, hey, look, there's the people that your entire nation criminalizes.
You're gonna get me shanked!
I didn't know. Look, I didn't know. I'm not from this nation.
There is now a combat encounter chance tonight. It has been raised.
Fuck.
So anyway, for those who know this sort of thing, Inalith and Grailsguard have a very much Cold War history. So they do not like each other.
Love that you're telling me this now.
I mean, I've said it before.
Yeah, but it's not like Alan from Carthage is gonna know any of this.
Oh yeah, no. But yeah, you get the disposition these two do not like Bird at all now.
Okay. But yeah, they're
Right.
gonna detect magic me?
Yes, they'll be casting Detect Magic.
Alright.
Okay. Okay, he's not got any enchantments on him, so he might genuinely believe they're a friend. They sort of mutter to their companion.
Oh, that... Oh, no. I would know if someone was trying to do mind stuff with me.
Well, just be careful. Again, these sorts of backstabbers.
I'm from Carthage. I'll be fine.
Oh! Oh yeah, that's fair. I mean...
Yeah, I deal with
You guys-
backstabbing all the time, like on a daily basis.
It kind of
so-
explains why you tolerate them, yeah.
It comes with the territory. Sorry, I didn't know you guys had like beef with them. Like again, Carthage.
I mean, we don't. We've just been educated on them a bit.
hmm Everyone has their skeletons in their closets. Can't be too surprised by that.
They sort of chuckle a bit as if there was some inside joke that was being made there. As the scraping of metal as paper begins to drag his ass back.
Yeah, fucking. Oh, stupid fucking warforged.
You're so bad. By the way, what kind of if it you obviously you guys are magically inclined, going to school here and all that jazz. What kind of magics are you guys learning? I am quite interested.
So the elf will raise his hand. I am a student of Taggarty's War Warpers. So my main focus is transmutation. Hence why I come here, because again, there's a lot of transmutation magic in this place. And the human will note that they are from Renwier's School of the Foretold as a divination student. As they show a pendant of a gemstone elk as the mascot. Yeah, I'm currently trying to learn one of their signature spells, being, I think it's called Possibility Plasm.
Possibility plasm. I haven't heard of that one before.
Oh yeah, all the schools have at least 2 to 3 spells that you can learn, and people can take up classes for them. And if you graduate the college, there's a 3rd spell you can get that actually counts as both schools.
Oh, okay. And probably custom spells depending on the school made by teachers and or founders.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah, for instance, the elf will basically raise his hand. For instance, let me find one of them. One sec. They will begin to chant and pull out some bones, as they will grab onto one of the torches that are on like the side of the wall. As they will cast a spell called Assimilate to Arms, as the torch will shape into a gauntlet with flaming knuckles.
Oh.
Yeah, a bunch of different unique spells that can happen here. As they will basically break and smother the torch.
That's very interesting. I use a lot of either mind magic, or I also know Misty Step, hack, stuff like that. I also just
Oh.
learned sending not too long ago.
Oh, that's always a good one. I think.
Yeah. I get to send
Yeah.
my folks back home messages every now and again to know what's going on. It's great.
Yeah, I know that enchantments. Again, there's a bunch of different schools. Do you know all the schools?
Let me see. There's abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy, and transmutation. Or do you mean like the actual schools here, not the schools?
The
of
actual
magic?
schools here.
Oh, sorry. I already started going rambling. Yeah. No, I don't know the names of the different schools. I obviously know the different schools of magic, but I don't know which. Like, this is the school for this school.
Yeah. Okay. Well, would you like us to
They
help
have
you
the
out?
same names.
Yeah. So there's the first school of enchantment and scrivenomancy, which is Tankoscria's School of Pages. They have a bunch of they focus on descriptives and basically the magic of the imagination and basically retelling reality as they wish. Um, there's a school of divination and conjuration, which is Renwir's School of the Foretold. Um, it's understanding the complexity of summonings around focused on the insight as to what and where you can bring things from. There is the School of Transmutation and War Magic, which is Taggart War Warpers. This is it's basically a military school.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, we've got Vincol's School of Preparation, which is Illusion and Evocation, which they are to choose how reality and possibility unfolds, to subvert the expectations and create more complex and clever mages.
Sounds like making a fireball invisible.
Well, you're not wrong. They do have some spells like that. There's also the fifth school, the Black Skull College. They're a strange lot. They are abjuration and necromancy.
Yeah,
To ward
all
and
that.
work when not many tend to look, leading to greater understandings and preparedness for darker days ahead. Yeah,
That's
honestly, a lot of them are quite emo. I don't know why. They're a bit strange.
It kind of comes with the territory, I think.
Oh yeah. I mean, to be fair though, I've seen a happy-go-lucky necromancer, and that's probably the most terrifying thing I've ever seen in my life.
They definitely know too much.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Slow translation is getting my
Squints.
favorite.
Squints.
Yeah. Plus, I've heard rumors about their headmaster. It is. Woo. I'm not envious for anyone who has to take their entrance exam.
Rough around the edges, I'm guessing.
There's not many things in this age that are like that.
Huh?
Yeah, just I wouldn't recommend that one for you.
I'll take your word on it. I'll take your word on it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't know what you know in terms of like creatures, but yeah, just
I've seen a good amount of creatures. But I haven't seen everything.
there are tales of the headmaster of that college in ages past moving mountains with their mind.
With their mind?
Yeah.
What? Well, there's some kind of abjuration. I mean, yeah, abjuration.
I'm not sure, but either way. That's all the schools. They're open to most people. The only thing is, if you want to learn anything from them, you need to take their entrance exams.
Makes sense. They just don't want to just let anybody in.
No, especially not because you might get like Inolith spies and shit.
Yeah, among other things.
Oh yeah. Either way, we're just gonna go back to our drinks for the time being. But if you want to sit with us longer, you can.
I might sit for a bit if that's okay. I don't. I won't. I won't disturb. I promise him.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Anything else anyone wants to do?
Talking with Paper about the rooms.
Yep. Yeah, right. The rooms are clean. They might have a little bit of dust here and there, but they should be fine. They should be. I think people with lungs are fine there. Um. So again, we've had a venturing group recently come by and solve our rat problem, so there shouldn't be any rats. Um.
God damn it.
Yeah. So, I can give you these keys. They are to the. How many rooms are you wanting?
How many per person? Like, how many are there, like, beds per room?
Our beds, we normally keep about 3 to 4-ish beds, so about 3 beds normally. I normally have the spare one, which I move to wherever Ibis wishes to stay.
I see. Then I believe 2 rooms.
2 rooms? Okay. Wow, I'm nearly fully booked out. This is amazing. Okay, I'm gonna be really super greedy with how much I ask you for each room. Is that okay?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Is 5 copper okay?
That is fine.
Oh, that is per person staying, I would note.
God, I want to live here. 5 copper for a room? Holy
5
shit.
copper a night?
Can I live here? Not Alan, Clink, please.
Yeah.
Especially
Yes.
because the average income of this place is like 3 gold a day.
Yeah,
Holy
that is fine.
fuck. This place is great. If you ignore the, the government kidnappings.
Hey man, just, love me ground god, love me government, love me magic.
Exactly.
Right. So, who's forking over the money?
I assume Glacier will tell the party this. Because I'm not fucking paying for everyone.
How much in total?
I will
is that
subtract
again?
5 copper from my
It's
thing.
5 copper per night, so.
5 copper.
Well, I'll just subtract 5 for now, and then more for each other night.
Yeah, and then however long we stay here.
Hmm.
How many silvers in a copper? Wait a silver?
10. Just
10?
just hit into each, basically. And all that weird electro.
Fuck.
It's so
Okay.
affordable.
Yeah, fucking astute to looking at her pile of pennies and like hearing the lights of heaven blaring.
I did this for you! No, I didn't actually, but yeah.
It's
How
like,
is
don't
this
lie to me.
fourth bastard still in business?
There's ways, don't worry.
There we go. Alright. You forget, Millie. We're in a mage area. Why would they have a lot of bullets?
I don't know. Dan just said they heard a bird was from Inalef and grabbed their fucking side piece. So,
True.
I don't know, Bird. I think you'd be eating those words if you got fucking shot by a mage with a gun. I think.
They forget magical bullets exist.
Fuck.
Me when the gun goes. Ah.
Me when the gun fires a bullet of fucking piercing radiance.
Okay, if demand is low, that means, you know what? Charmelli. Yeah, I forgot. Supply and demand don't exist anymore.
We think there's an actual economic system here. Ha.
I try. Anyway.
This shit's all vibes, baby.
If everything's good, then I believe we can carry on with our day outside of the tavern, since you still basically have like the day.
Yes,
I
you have
imagine.
some hours left.
Okay. Does anyone else have something they want to do immediately? Because I know something I immediately want to do.
Explain what you wrote on this piece of paper. The fuck this mean?
As you look
Okay.
at it, it just stares at you.
I'm hearing.
That-
I'm
Oh,
hearing
sorry.
no objections. I want to go to the Black Skull Cottage.
Okay, would you like to take anyone with you?
If anyone would like to come with Glacier would take them, but I don't think Glacier's going to think to ask anyone to come with them.
I'm already
I need to
next
change
to
my
you. He's
music
just
for
gonna
this.
follow.
This could happen after Glacial, but eventually I would also like to visit one of the college. Oh,
I was going to say, actually, Bird, I don't want
Arr.
you coming with me, actually.
Run
I'm
over
trying to
fresh.
get in, not get kicked out. I'm...
Frank.
I'm looking to get racially profiled today.
Also, I know I sadly did like say you're from there, but also I did get good information. Apparently, they would have figured out already because apparently your accent's so unique they could tell by sound.
That's Mr. Sense.
I love how the nations we're going to is just progressively going to raise Bird's blood pressure. We go to the nation that hates him
Yeah,
the most,
it's
and we
just
go home.
fuck Bird in particular. Anyway, remind me one more time again, Danathy. Out of the 8 colors, which one was illusion and something? Not illusion and evocation. It was illusion or something else.
No, it is
Unless
illusion
that-
and evocation.
Oh, that's the illusion college.
Yeah, that's why you
Yeah.
joked Invisible Fireball.
Yeah, it is Vincol's School of Preparation. Sorry, School of Perception. Oh, God, I can't read.
Perception. Actually, you know what? So, the Dark Skull one is the one that they were saying that their headmaster could apparently move things with their mind, right?
That they have apparently
Also claiming
moved
their
mountains
headmasters
with their
from
mind.
another era.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alan not hearing those warning and not telling these two fine individuals, he's gonna also want to go there as well. If it's the same time as Glacial, that works for me.
They would say they're going. Like,
Yeah, Alan wants to go there because I don't think I'm gonna see this headmaster when we visit, but if we do, I have some curiosities that need to be quelled.
Is that the place that Paper's friend goes?
No.
Yeah.
I
From
don't know.
school.
I wasn't there for that conversation.
That's his friend up at Penn's Vinco's School of Perception. I'm misremembering.
So the friend went
Ibis
to
Azor.
went to Renwier's School of the Foretold.
Ah, wrong school.
They go to a different school.
You would know.
my
You
girlfriend
know.
goes to different school.
And mine actually did.
Yeah. That's where they met me. Anyway.
Happy transition, Dan.
What?
Yeah.
Right, so as you approach the college, it is basically sitting in the shadow of one of the floating buildings. It is this large, almost blackened cathedral-like area. Students, the uniform of the students here appears to be mostly deep, almost azure blues mixed with purples and blacks. The people wandering around here have almost these small little skeletal crustacean-like companions. They seem to be carrying things for them on the odd occasion. Undead seem to freely roam. Even some dredged-up old constructs and automata roam around, tendrils of strings keeping them together. The deans and advisors and teachers are very obviously found, many of them having a almost a skeletal blue tattoo on one of their arms that is freely showing from amongst their flowing robes. There is an entryway which is a door made of blackened bone, as sconces are lit either side, flames glowing in blue. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go to
This
the
really is the
fucking
emo
like
one.
entryway. I want to go in and talk to them about taking their exam.
As you enter, you will find
I will
sitting
fall
behind
behind.
a desk an interesting looking individual that is clearly a devil. Go grab the type of devil so you understand what I'm talking about. Clink will recognize this immediately.
Oh no!
I knew
At least
it.
it's technically a lesser, but it's a high lesser.
As its three-pronged tail curls around itself as it sits behind this desk, the blackened onyx stones sort of making soul creaking sounds under their tapping fingers as they glance, pages and notes swirling around them in almost like a barrier-like array as their tails dip in ink and also write on them as their glasses. They take down these sets of like metallic glasses of these silvers and stuff that sort of make a soft sizzling sound against their bony face as they just glance around before their baleful blue eyes look to you. And you are.
Rachel, I was interested in learning about the college and potentially seeing about your entrance exam.
Hasty. We do not have an open day as of current. However, what I can do is give you a brief description of what is learnt here and what you may come to gain. Would that be satisfactory, or would you prefer to discuss the entrance exam first and, as you mortals love to be, surprised?
No, I would like to hear first. That's why I asked that part first.
Good. The two main spells that one may gain from this college. We will not be revealing our third / our opus spell because that comes with those who will in the college. But our two main spells are barriers of the past, erecting and utilizing the history of your surroundings to create a barrier. One which will have defenses based on the location. And Haunting Spirit, a form of undead that is tethered to one's bloodline of the target. Do these interest you?
That is, barriers of the past is especially fascinating. It reminds me of, what would it be? Legends lore?
Yes, it is, however, a much easier spell to cast, only requiring a depth pool of around a 5th tier mage.
I see.
With the spells, the other things this college teach is ancient history, alongside understanding different fortifications and battles that have occurred, mainly from a perspective of warding off. You will also be taught how abjuration can be used on different forms of individuals or magic, and how to counter them, alongside how to deal with barriers to prevent infernal incursion or effects. They say they're sort of jaw clenching a little bit. In addition, you will be taught how to summon a companion. You will be taught on the ways of controlling and summoning undead, alongside raising beings of the past to speak with them. You will, for instance, be held in a conversation with the headmaster at some point, as part of your later studies. In terms of the entrance exam, there is multiple conditions you must meet. No enemy within the entrance exam must be harmed. unless it is by your assistant. You are allowed one assistant in the exam, and you must reach a certain point. You may only use spells of the abjuration or necromancy schools. Is that clear?
Wish would nod. Understood.
Do you have any questions?
If it is alright to ask, I am curious. What exactly is the exam then, if... I suppose. It is an interesting restriction of what you
Ignore
talk
that.
about. Oh.
Ignore that.
I'm curious on what the exam is actually for.
The exam is to determine your adequacy with the schools of magic required. It is to gauge where you are meant to be in terms of level and ability.
I see. And what is the purpose of an assistant in this? Are they also
Your
to use
assistant,
the...
your assistant is allowed to attack the undead within this dungeon. Your assistant is also allowed to take damage. You are not. Failure to do so will see ejection. You are allowed 3 attempts.
I see. Fascinating. Thank you.
Righto. Out of characterly mush, this is where you need to plan very... if you need be, I can write down the fail conditions and the restrictions. Would that help? So you can plan.
I already have them.
Okay, good. So, reminder, fail conditions, taking damage, dealing damage. Yeah, in terms of you're allowed 1 assistant. This assistant can be anyone in the party. And again, the goal is basically reach the end under the conditions.
Yeah.
There will be a set laid out path that will not explore the entire dungeon because I am not a sadist, but yeah, there'll be a set place for you to go. You just need to get to that point. Okay. Is that understood?
Yes, yeah.
So I have an out-of-character question for you, Timothy.
Hi.
Would there be any benefit for me as a warlock joining any of these schools, or no? I imagine no, but...
So, these schools do have things they can give every class. So it is, for instance, even those who are not able to cast can gain benefit from these schools. Multiple of their spells are not just wizard spells. For instance, I can think of at least 2 schools off the top of my head you would get a lot of use out of.
I had a thought, but can you tell me just to see if one of the ones I was thinking would be that?
The School of Illusionary Evocation alongside the School of Divination Conjuration will work well for you.
Okay, so legit, I was literally thinking about, not ironically, the Visible Fireball school, as I have deemed it, as is the easiest way to remember, because that's why I was looking through my spells. It's like, also, I did not know, I don't know if this is wrong. I don't think Sending's Evocation. I have to double check this, because that's what it says in my thing. I don't think that's right.
That doesn't sound... I'm not sure about that. You'll have to go look.
But I was thinking of joining that. Sending is evocation. What the fuck? Okay.
The fuck?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just double checked to make sure I'm not going crazy. Yeah, it's evocation.
Huh. But yes, I will note each of these exams for these colleges are different. And for those who won't benefit too much from the spells, there will be boons given to you, depending.
So, Mash, have you wrapped up this section or no?
Considering that they said they don't have an open day for the exam, I mean, yeah.
No. They don't have an open day to show you the campus. You can take the exam whenever.
Oh. I don't really want to be big, fat, and greedy, but I already kind of have an idea in mind for the exam. I don't...
Go, white boy, go.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I was gonna say, like, I wanted to go to that campus and then do the introduction so I can learn about their entry exam. Because I think Alan would be interested in that, especially talking to the 2 students.
If Clink wants to do theirs, then can we try and do mine and then we cut over to Clink doing his?
Yes. I would note if anyone else is looking towards any colleges, please tell me. This even goes for the barbarian. So Nuggets, if you're wanting to do anything there, you can.
They would shoot me on the
Yeah.
spot if I asked.
Don't tell them where you're from.
Bang!
It's like, I want to argue with them, but we did. Our ending boss for an arc was literally killing an illness spy, so they do have a point.
Right, I'm gonna go sort my washing really quick, so you all have like 5 minutes to talk and plan. Go ahead.
Hey Kieran, I need you.
Oh. How can I help?
I want you as my assistant.
You beat people up?
I want you to beat undead up. I want
Sounds fantastic.
I want to get into the undead school, so I'm gonna hire this paladin to beat up the undead.
Yeah, actually, yeah, exactly that.
Fantastic.
That's fucking funny.
Also, I realized I should also be able to give you mage armor, and I think that'll stack with your unarmored defense. So I may not be able to shield a faith you like Bird, but I can still raise your AC, and you can be my shuddling.
Mage armor, you touch a creature building is yours, wear and protect the magic force spell. The target's base becomes 13 dex spell.
Yeah. It's the base becomes 13.
Actually,
Why? But would that overtake? Would it just make it 13 plus your death instead of 10 plus your deck plus your con?
That's a damn question. I don't actually know that. I've never talked about putting mage armor on a barbarian before. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Usually
don't know
barbarians
that question either.
I was thinking Bird, but I think Bird might get me shot. Also, Bird's not that great for tanking, and Vivian, I mean, she can't do protection. You're like the best for this because you're a paladin barbarian. This is like meant for you.
A tanky and a beat stick. This is my job.
Yeah, it is, buddy.
It's also against undead.
Yeah, it is, buddy. And I realized looking at my spell slot, I actually do have a lot of necromancy and abjuration spells as glacial already. So like, this is actually a pretty good fit. This is. To be fair, I can't cast like shield on you, for example. But you know, if for some reason one of the undead goes fireball, I can go no.
No.
Counter spell.
I am curious what the other college exam is, because they're all different. So I assume they're all not go survive in the dungeon.
Think they would be different, yeah.
Yeah, this demon's like, yeah, do you just want to be surprised? No? Oh, thank God. Alright, this is what you need to know.
That was the first test.
This is an entrance exam to college. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna drink a Jaeger bomb and go YOLO.
Let's go.
I just hit the jackpot.
Okay.
Right, so, has everyone planned for what colleges they wish to go to?
I don't. think
I
the
only
others.
think the people who are planning are doing it in the background. I told my plan.
Yeah, you guys don't. Do you guys want to do anything with the colleges or no?
Millie nuggets.
I don't think Vivian would be too interested in going forward with anything like that. At least at the moment. But she's willing to help where people need her to.
Gotcha. For the sake of timing, click.
Yeah.
What I will do is I'll give you the option. We can either get you the introduction so you can start planning your one now, and that way I can continue and do Mush's thing next, and then you can use whoever else you wish potentially as your assistant in yours, and we'll do that after. How does that sound?
That sounds, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Get the introduction
Okay.
so I know what the fuck I'm doing, and then do my shiz.
So, is there anyone you want to take with you towards the School of Perception?
Considering Mush, like, Glacial was probably preparing for his, and no one else really seems interested in the colleges, probably not.
Okay. Right. So as you go to Vincol's, the School of Perception, their mascot, at least in your idea, the mascot looks like you. So
Oh, the irony.
yeah. As you go forth, you see yourself walking around with a bunch of students. That's really weird. Though a lot of them still have that goofy little smile on as they carry books, they talk and chat with the other person as people are bouncing ideas. In terms of their attire, there does not seem to be a set uniform with this college. Though a lot of them wear almost blazing greens and reds as part of their sort of designs. People using flickering flames and shit to sort of guide their way around. As this college basically crests on top of one of the small hills of the area. At the very top of this college sits a conflagration of fire in the shape of a phoenix, which sort of sheds light over everything below it. That it seems to be constantly going. The deans and tutors seem to be basically in what, you know, like the funky art teachers that wore the most ridiculously weird shit? Yeah,
The cool ones,
these
yeah.
kind of people. Yeah, the cool ones. You got
The one
cool
that you
ones.
knew were definitely smoking weed.
Oh, this shit's probably happening here. As you go inside, you will find... Let me find them. Where are you in my list, you little shit? You will find a gnome. Though most of their body seems to be sort of covered in some burns here and there, but they seem rather fine, all things considered jovial, as they basically walk around this small area, moving different scrolls and papers about, beating the shit out of a snake made of fire with a broom. Yeah.
I like this place.
Oh, as they turn around. Oh, hello, lad. How are you doing?
Hello. Pretty good, all things considered. I have come to inquire how one would enroll in this said college, because you guys seem to have interesting stuff and I would like to learn.
Oh, that's fine. So there's a two-part test. First one is basically, you'll need an assistant for this. The first one requires you to pick out your assistant from a group of identical copies. The second one will require you to meet a certain amount of damage threshold. Yeah, depending on how high you score is how you get in. Failure to pick out your friend, and failure to hit at least over 30 damage in, like, roughly 4 turns, we'll say, mechanically speaking, so 30, 20-something seconds, is failure.
Okay. I should be able to do that unless the gods themselves smite me, but considering all of them are wah, that's not gonna happen.
Though, I will say this, there is some restrictions. You can only use evocation and illusion spells.
I can do this.
Right. All good. And if you manage to do something that is not in the parameters of the test that is going to confuse the judges, you will get extra points.
Yeah!
Right on. Anything else I can do for you, or do you want to know anything about the college?
I got a general gist from some people I met in a tavern, but hearing it from your mouth would probably be the most accurate. I would hope so.
Yeah, so we have two main spells, and again, our opus spell is definitely something, which is called Illusion Storm as our opus.
Tell me more.
So
Big
imagine if you had just an area where you had you took illusions of most big monsters you've ever seen and put them in an area.
I've seen so many big monsters.
Yeah. We had one student nearly shit themselves in one of the opus casting as someone put like illusions of like 20 scorpion dragons in one area.
That's amazing. I can only do that for one individual person and convince them it's absolutely real. Doing it to multiple people multiple times sounds amazing.
Oh yeah, it's rather interesting. So that's our opus, but our main spells are Feign Flame, which that's a fun one. The fun 3rd level spell. And Breath of Legions.
Breath of Legions?
Oh yeah. Have you ever just wanted to breathe out a smoke that created enemies for your enemies?
Not till this very moment did I ever knew that I need that till this exact moment.
Well, kid, I think you're gonna love it here at this school. We also cover different acts of evocation and how it's been used in the past, alongside little tricks on perception and shit. We do have a professor that can allow you to see through other people's perspectives, so you can actually test and strengthen your illusions.
Oh. There's like a spell that does that, but I'm forgetting the name of the top of my head. Foresight. I think it's Foresight. I could be wrong.
I haven't heard of that one before.
I don't remember the name right now, but I think
no, you just mentioned a 9th level spell, so they're like, huh?
Oh, yeah, I definitely.
Those don't exist no more, my friend.
I definitely misremembered the name. I know. I'm not talking about scrying. I know there's a spell where you can see through people's fucking eyes, but I forget what it's fucking called.
It's like beast sense, which lets you see through the eyes of the animal.
There's another one that I think it's like a 4th level cleric spell that lets you see through the eyes of people, but I can't remember the fucking name. And the only reason I know that is because I used this because my players 2 weeks ago. But anyways, yeah, I don't want to keep. Yeah, I want to do this. Yeah.
Okay, we'll put you on a list. Do you want to take this today, or do you want to go figure out who you want as your assistant?
I mean, I could do this today, but I will need like an hour to get one of my friends.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, with your assistant also has to meet a certain quota of damage themselves.
Gotcha.
So they will help you out, and they will do a percentage of the damage.
But they can only use the 2 spells, I'm guessing, to do the damage.
That, or if you got someone who's more physical based.
Okay, good.
Righto. Click, this is where you get your time to start planning. Mushroom, are you ready?
Yeah.
Vivian, would you like to be my assistant?
Sure.
Yippee!
I'm just uploading stuff to the map really quick, and then I shall have it. Now, For the sake of this will be a minor dungeon crawl.
And I have to get at least to a certain point in the dungeon to quote-unquote assess at like what level of spellcaster I'm at.
Yes. There also may be chance for loot here. I will be using pin markers just to help. But bear with, I'm just adding some finishing touches. If you want to plan with Kieran about how you want to go about some things.
There's not really like too much I can say like about this. I do have a question for you, Dan. If you had to realize. How does mage armor interact with unarmored defense?
You're asking how mage armor works with unarmored defense.
Well, mage armor isn't
does it
armor.
override
It's a
it?
spell
Like-
you can cast on somebody else, which sets their base AC to 13.
It doesn't give them armor. It is not classified as wearing armor.
Hence why mages can have it on them and cast spells. That issue.
Let me check unarmored defense real quick.
Yeah, I
All
was
defense
I was
is-
trying to think of that too when they were bringing it up to me. Cause like
We're making both the DMs, so how the fuck do I rule this?
I mean, I know how I want to rule this. I just want to make sure I don't have any like error in my logic here.
I can see it going either way of like either ruling.
Okay, let me look up mage armor. Mage armor. Okay, so what I will do is, because this is, at least for this case, I will do a specifically weird ruling. So because this is a first level spell, if you cast it as the first level, they will become 13 plus dex modifier. But if you cast it second level or higher, what it will be is 13 plus con and dex. Does that sound fair?
Sure. Yeah, fair to me. I'll drop a second level spell slot and... Well, actually, we have time to repair. Arcane Recovery. No, I didn't. Arcane... Awesome. Well, actually, I don't need to cast... Well, actually, yes, I do. I'm also gonna say I could have cast Mage Armor on myself just because I don't plan on getting hit, but if I do, it's more likely shield can stop me from getting hit with Mage Armor on than if I don't.
Yeah.
I'm also darn Kieran. I'm also looking at the fuckwit spellbook I found on the ground and trying to like discern of like what can I use from this.
Bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Okay. All enemies are prepared.
Okay. Kieran, if you want to put yourself down.
It's. I thought it was still black. I needed to zoom way hell out.
Yeah, I had to zoom out too. Yeah. Once we get to here, can you hold up for a moment? Actually wait. Hold on. Need to check the fucking need to check School of Magic. Never mind.
That's what I was doing when I accidentally pressed the fucking suggestion. I was like, which spells and those things do I have?
I genuinely, incorrectly, this is Glacial, like, glancing back and forth at their spell book and the spell book they found. Like, this is genuinely Glacial going back and forth.
Can't cast that one. Nope, can't cast that one. Shit.
It's also, I don't fucking... I don't understand half of what this wizard was saying in their fucking spell book, huh? I don't...
Do I have any restrictions on what I can be doing?
Preferably stay ahead. Try and hold the corridors. I can help in the back and heal you somewhat.
To making sure I'm not restricted by castings or beating things up.
They did not put any restriction on your casting, just mine.
Excellent.
Actually, should we roll initiative first, Dan?
Yes, you should.
Okay, yeah, like roll initiative before entering spooky, scary hallway.
Spooky,
Scary skeletons and shivers down the spine.
Wait a minute, what's
I
this
love
blue
it.
thing? What the fuck is this blue mark on the ground?
Indeed.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Oh no.
I think that was supposed to be on the GM layer.
No. No, that's for you guys.
Like, what is this? I'm asking you then, like, God, what is this?
It is what seems to be a blue splash of paint on the ground.
Mm-hmm. Is it any discernible shape? Is it pointing at anything? Like, what?
Well, it seems to roughly be going in a direction.
Forward?
Yeah.
Non-magical in nature? Doesn't seem like it's magic. Just
It does
paint?
not seem like it's magic.
Okay.
As you go around here, you see what looks to be someone in one of the campus spell robes. As they turn to you, their bones clicking and gnawing against each other as they look at you, raising their hand. This is a skeleton wizard.
Oh.
What?
So, we're now going through initiative. Kieran, you were first.
Right. Little tiny wizard bastard must die. Do you want to stop wizards from casting? Getting smacked in the face. Okay. Was it constructs around? There was constructs that the short sword was quite effective against, wasn't it?
Yes.
This is undead, so in that case, don't count a construct for purposes of that.
No, this is not a construct. So it won't work for that.
I'm gonna miss. Oh
You
well.
missed?
I do. I shoot it.
Yes, you do miss.
Yeah. And skeletons and zombies, they have a decent enough dex. Oh well.
Okay, one second.
I do not have multi-attack sad because I am multi-classed. Instead, I will stand menacingly next to it, giving a disadvantage on any ranged attacks it makes.
I'm also luckily behind the corner right now, so...
Yes, the only target it
I'm
has is me.
Grabbing its spell to do a thing. Kieran, as you stand next to it, as it gets to its turn, its hand is going to engulf in a cold-looking aura as it's going to try and make an attack against you.
Mm-hmm.
Does an 18 hit?
Currently, no.
Okay, it misses with chill touch.
Good.
As it sort of screeches down the hallway, multiple other things being alerted. You are not required to fight all enemies, I will remind you. You are just to get
But
to
I
an objective.
wanna.
Okay, Glacial's up.
I am going to basically peer over.
Peek the corner.
Yeah, basically just kind of peeking somewhat. Oh, yeah. There's not too much I can do at this moment, so I'm going to simply let it be.
Okay. Jared.
Alright, it has proven an unfortunate first attempt, so we're going to reckless.
Okay.
Better.
That hits. Roll damage.
I'm not going to be using up our spell slots yet, so just 10 slashing damage. The Great Axe.
Takes it. It looks very bedraggled.
Excellent.
Is that your
It's
turn?
pretty
Or would you like
fucked
to
up.
move?
I'm already in its way, I think. Actually, I can stay in here and still be in its way and block the hallway from anything else coming around.
That is a lovely idea. Let me reveal the rest of that hallway.
Cool. One further down.
Okay, moving
There's a
across.
second one down the hall here.
Understood.
The second one is going to raise its hand and cast Magic Missile. So, let me roll for Magic Missile. It is 3d4 plus 3 in total, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while.
It is 1, yeah, well, yeah, 3d4. 3d4 plus 1 for each of them. It's 1d4 plus 1, so technically,
Yeah,
I
no,
guess
I'm-
3d4
Bang,
plus
bang,
3.
bang. Anyway, as you like to go with the thing. 13 force damage to you, Kieran.
13.
Jesus, what?
That's...
So
the
I rolled 2
fuck?
4s and a 2.
Okay.
Jesus.
Excessive.
As the other one is going to try and move for Glacial. You get an attack of opportunity.
Good. We make a swingeth. And I'm recklessing, so that's fine.
Oh, you're reckless
Yep.
thing, thank God.
I can tell you now your base damage will kill it.
Excellent.
It
Squeeze.
will crumble.
First one down.
You will hear the voice of someone through the hallway almost press against your mind. Interesting approach. Less tactful, but I understand your method.
Today
we embrace the
mace.
I'm gonna say, I'm trying to strategize. He's the big old muscle grabbing all the attention going, going. I will be casting, now that we are in the building, and I expeditious retreat.
Is that I don't think that's
Oh, that's
allowed.
transmutation. I'm sorry, I'm fucking...
Would
Right,
you like
there's
to
a reason
take
why I
that
didn't
back?
cast that. Yes. I was like, why didn't I
Try
cast
again.
this already? Right, that's why I didn't cast this already. I'm so
Yeah.
fucking smart, dude. I'm
So
One,
intelligent.
two,
You're limited to
three,
which schools of
4,
magic?
5.
Abjuration and necromancy.
Yeah.
Aberration
Basically,
and necromancy,
basically the only thing is I can only heal you and protect. I can't.
That's the thing they never admit or tell you about the schools of magic. There's not a single person or wizard out there that solely uses a single or even a dual source of magic. And people just take the spells they want because that's the smart thing you do. So that's why this is interesting.
I hope it's engaging so far.
Theo, you could try and move up to past there. We get a better idea of where potentially the main goes.
I can do that. I've got someone to rush down there anyway. I can't quite reach them, so we'll first get to
Like,
here
I
and see what
guess,
I
yeah,
see.
hold the entrance way, yeah.
Sorry, there's a lot being revealed.
Oop,
What in the fuck is that?
something big to the north.
Good ass
Something of
question.
a similar size to the south.
What's behind it? What's the glowing...
Yeah,
That is a pile of treasure.
There's also loot to the north.
Do you want payment for this?
It looks to be gold, but you also see on there a shield and a wand.
Might be tools you can use in the dungeon.
Understood.
Worth taking.
I have a plan. If you could go in to engage it when you get the chance.
Take care of the big guy first.
Mm.
Understood.
Right, is that your turn?
I have 5 feet of movement. Like I'm actually
Please
best
don't
moving
move.
up here. Well, no, this way it's less to move past me to get towards you. I can smack it on its way past if it chooses to do that.
True. Yeah, true.
And I stop the big guy still from being able to get down.
Okay. As you look here, you see an old, decrepit construct, bones incorporated into its
Oh,
body.
construct, you say?
As this dredged up machine will begin to move towards you and make an attack.
Come on, hit me.
It will attempt to do so. 21.
That'll hit.
Okay. It does hit decently hard, so good luck to you.
Mm.
If I didn't roll minimum damage.
Ha.
Always 4. Cool. So you take 3 points of of slashing damage and 3 points of poison damage. As its rusted blades slam against you.
Rude. You're taking a shot now.
In terms of the mage,
You're immune to disease.
let's see. Does this?
He does have a point.
Never mind. Good point. Although, is it disease or is it a poison?
Tetanus is a disease.
Sounds good. In that case, I'm free to keep fucking you up.
Karen, can I do a DC 13 con save from you? Oh, that's good.
Am I taking that one today?
As a green ray hits you, you will be hit by the spell Ray of Sickness.
Uh-oh.
So that's 6 points of poison damage. And you are also poisoned until the end of your next turn.
You're not immune to that.
How you looking, buddy?
The saving throw versus Ray of Sickness, that's unfortunate.
Righto.
I'm a little queasy.
Like what's how healthy are you? Yes, like how healthy are you? Tell me.
Around 50-50.
Glacial is going to cast behind Theo, but Wither and Bloom. So it does not hit anyone but Theo, and I am only using Bloom on Theo.
Okay. So Theo gets to regain some hit points with hit dice.
Get to roll your hit dice and heal.
Ooh, excellent.
Right, you do that. Theo, it is your turn when you're ready.
Oh, plus my spell casting ability modifier. So hit dice plus 4. Okay, 8.
I rolled.
Dude! This is fucking absurd.
Yeah. By the way, is everyone else
tired of being the only one called a fraud?
Yeah, is everyone else doing okay? You're all not too bored?
I am good.
Cypheros is leaning up against a wall right now, psychically fucking with you. It's just now, anytime anyone consistently starts rolling bad in the campaign, Cypheros.
It's Cypheros' fault, yeah, always. Alright, well, switching to the short sword to beat up this motherfucker here.
Mm-hmm. Roll to hit.
Once again, we reckless.
Not going to rage.
Oh yes, we're raging. It's a bonus action. That's easy enough to do.
Minus, I think it might be time to start rage, and they're hitting you, buddy.
That hits. Roll damage.
Excellent.
And roll it twice at least.
For the weapon die, at least, right?
Yep, twice the weapon die, yep.
So you can ignore the second rage, just take the 9.
Yep, you easily cut this down.
Excellent. Big guy down. Pile of treasure available.
Move into over there.
I stand here, I block line of sight so you can't get shot at. The one from the south isn't moving yet.
Understood. If it's not moving, then you can engage the mage.
Okay. Wonderful.
Hey, buddy.
So, that's your turn. The enemy's turns. The enemy will cast Inflict Wounds.
Hmm.
If it can.
Polite.
Hold on. No, it cannot.
Eat it.
Let's see, can I get you, though? Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be a dick. I've chosen violence.
I think I'm gonna be a
Why
cunt.
do you not?
They are going to call out some weird incantation. Can you make me a con save, please? DC 13.
I mean, I thought I could, but apparently...
Yeah, you can try.
You got it this time,
Fuck,
Reef.
like...
There you go, 23.
For a brief moment, you felt your eyesight was about to be lost.
Fucking rude.
As the mage will just sort of stand there groaning. The construct down here is going to move to guard the hallway. Glacial, you're up.
I am. Yeah, I can move here. Before, yeah, actually, I'm going to stay here. And Dan, I don't know the full ruling for this. Probably have to ask you. I'd like to cast Snare from
I don't
the
know
other
much.
spell.
Let me grab the spell.
I mean, I know the spell. I'm more saying I don't know the ruling for casting it. It's probably Arcana check, I assume.
Yes, it would be an Arcana check. Since it is a first level spell, the DC is only going to be 11.
As I am using rope, and what's the radius? I gotta check on that.
Radius of
touch.
5 feet.
Okay. It's touch. Yeah, no, I was more checking the touch. So I am going to linger and here. Basically leave a snare here, and I'm gonna move up.
Okay.
Have 5 more feet of movement.
Yep, that's fine. Moving down. Theo, you're up.
This one we use the Great Axe.
Okay.
Maybe.
That will hit.
I mean, if you're undead, I don't think it has particularly high AC.
There we
Oh,
go. That's
shit.
better. Maximum damage.
So that one's down.
Alright, that's 3 down. Go see if that one's something you can use.
Theo, do you want the shield?
Potentially.
Then come with me.
Right.
Basically, I'm
Okay.
giving you permission to move into the room with me to grab it.
This one will make its movement. Will get stuck in the snare. And will just stay there.
It's Ned.
Yeah, it is snared. For the purposes of this, you two can, until you engage it in combat, you two can move freely.
Understood. Thank you.
Right, what do we have here? Better identifying what this...
Yeah, what do we have here, Dan? Oh, so investigation. I want to check for traps. Investigation.
Okay, roll investigation. You find under the shield that there is a semi-broken potion bottle. Removing the shield will result in this area being blasted in necrotic magic.
Could I potentially Indiana Jones this and, like...
How so?
It's a broken, like, potion bottle.
Yes.
So I could take my own fucking, like, use potion bottle. I'll tell Theo to get out of the room, basically, and I will also get out of the room. Since we're we're paused, right? At the moment, we're paused at the moment for
Yeah,
the ship. Okay, Theo, get out of the room, please.
What are we trying to do here?
There's a trap.
Right.
You're gonna see basically this ice claw hover over and try and basically. Actually, I do want to make sure, right? Basically, it's saying like the broken potion is attached to the shield, and if the shield gets to lift up, it'll activate the trap, right?
Yes,
pressure
what will
trap.
happen is what will happen is if you take the shield away, the shield is what's keeping the potion bottle together. It will break apart completely if you remove the shield.
Okay, yeah. Basically, I'm trying to put hover an empty potion bottle on top of the pressure plate, so that we can take it without it disturbing the pressure plate. Basically.
So that would work. However,
Wait, no,
the
Machan,
issue.
Machan. No, that's not.
Oh,
No, I'm disrupting my own thing, because Machan is not a spell I can
Yeah.
cast.
I could just
No.
tie a rope around it and yank it back.
That
That would be
seems.
fun.
If you
There'd be
believe that's
magic
the
for
best course
everything.
of action, however, that is not a very
for-
elegant solution.
It requires no spells. It doesn't risk any of us getting hurt. But first
Then
was the
let us take everything else first.
yes, everything else first. Lest they get damaged.
Okay. So, there is a wand. This is the Necromancer's Initiate wand.
I quickly look that up.
So, there isn't a list of what that is. Firstly, it's a custom. So, I will give you a link. It has a charge to cast once per day to cast one of the 4 first level spells of Necromancy. So, you can choose. Yeah. Though, if you use all of its charges, there is a chance it breaks.
And it has 1 charge. And
1 charge for each spell.
okay. How many? Wait, how? So it has. Oh, okay. I understand what it means. And it recharges once per day. Okay.
Yeah, it has 4 charges. So you have 1 charge for Cause Fear, 1 charge for False Life, 1 charge for Inflict Wounds. Yeah. So now you can cast Inflict Wounds. God help me.
Wait. Can I?
With the wand, yeah.
Oh, hold on. Fuck. Okay.
There is about 47 gold here.
So this is outside just wizard spells. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this college
How
is
much
made
gold?
for not just wizards, it's for anyone that wants to learn.
How much gold did you just say?
47. So you can take like 25 pieces. I'll take 22. I want to give you the bigger share because this wouldn't be possible without you.
Sitting here, ow. Alright, tying rope around the shield, so this way as we leave the room, I can yank to try and pull the shield away. Back.
Hold on. I was updating my inventory. Glacial is going to wait over here. Just think, I don't know how big the radius of this might be.
Cool.
As you yank the shield away, there is a pulse. Basically, mechanically, you have just dodged a mass inflict wounds.
Oh.
And now you have a +1 shield.
Hell yeah! Shield! Loot acquired.
Also, since you're over there, I can reveal more of the dungeon. Righto. What would you all like to do?
Yeah, move ahead.
Going down here, we're gonna leave that guy in the snow.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Sounds good to me.
8 hours.
Oh, by all means then.
Okay, 1 second.
Path to the north, steer me up, and me down south.
Understood.
Did he seem to have noticed us?
No.
I have no
I'm,
restriction.
I'm content to keep moving. I'm not go. I don't.
That
I
case,
mean, like getting loot is nice, but I don't want to be greedy, and I think we
We're heading
just got
northwest.
very nice loot.
Oh, the blue paint's leading us down the main path.
Yeah, the blue paint's leading us down the main path.
Corridor heading west. Mage. Further
Understood.
down. Multiple offshoot paths heading north. Be careful. I think I can catch a
Glacial,
glimpse
you
of
are
another
up.
one to the north.
We are going back
Glacial
into initiative.
is going to use the last bit of their rope here, and they're going to try and cast Snare again.
Arcana check.
Yep. Arcana. 10. Fuck. Fails. Okay.
You
Then I'm
failed
not.
to
Then,
cast.
then Glacial is just going to back the fuck up and hide and wait, basically.
Okay. You hear the sound of someone rounding the corner as they sort of look at you as you cower away and hide. As they just sort of... interesting tactics. Anyway. Theo, you're up. There
The
is one
force
to
into
your
the
side.
north of me. Yep.
Yep.
Let's see.
Right.
I'm just going to take a swing. If we're lucky, he'll just die outright. Probably not, you know.
That hits. Roll damage.
12.
12. It is barely left standing.
That's very rude. Okay. I can't really spot my bonus action at the moment. Can I try and just push into its space with the last of my movement trend?
Pose strength check.
Excellent.
It rolled a nat 1, so it actually gets forced over to the wall and knocks prone.
Excellent. He's getting out of line of sight of that one down there.
Smart.
Into the corner, nerd.
Give me your lunch money.
Right. This one is going to stand up and try and touch you.
Won't try and touch me.
This-
You could
this
touch me.
one-
Bad.
I don't know why it's doing in weird measurements there. Oh, now it's fucking fixed. They will look down here. Let me check something real quick.
I might
Pretty
just
sure
have an
it's-
angle on Glacial, but it'd be with partial cover.
Okay, they're going to try and cast Magic Missile at Glacial. Any response from you?
Shield.
Right, it is negated. As the voice will come back, so you do understand the functionality of abjuration spells. That's good, at least. I'm liking your display. They say as the wizard zombie will stop. As Glacial, it's your turn.
Yeah, the purpose of abjuration is so I don't fucking die. Crazy.
Ooh. I'd like to use my funny new wand, but it doesn't work on undead, so, I am actually going to use the wand to do something, as a, just in case, basically, as I, and, I am going to, use, my funny little thing, and I'm going to cast False Life on myself. So in case I do get hit, there's a chance that, you know...
You don't just die outright.
Well, I don't lose, better said.
Okay. Gotcha.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, is that your turn?
Yes.
Kieran,
All
you're
right.
up.
This thing's almost dead. I would like to pick up this little tiny skeleton and walk over and beat the other skeleton over the head with it.
Sure. Roll to hit.
Cool.
Just improvise attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I don't get proficiency with this, I'll use the offhand attack for it.
Hold up, I can't see it. What the fuck? Roll double damage dice.
What damage does a skeleton do?
We'll say a D8.
Is that bludgeoning? He's hitting him over that with another skeleton. Is that bludgeoning?
Yeah, that's bludgeoning.
They're vulnerable to bludgeoning.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah, 2d8.
Double that to 48. It was effective attack.
You have managed to take you grabbed it by its like arm, and you held this fucker so hard at this other one that it bisected the other one as they clattered to the ground, skull cracking hard on the floor. They are both very dead.
They're down.
Understood.
We're going back to non-initiative.
Alright, you know what? This thing's not dealing with anything. I'm not going to deal with it right now. Keep moving carefully.
One moment.
Let's see
Main
what's in
path
here
leads up.
first.
Right. Broke down.
I don't want to be ambushed from behind.
A wise choice. Alright. Nothing nearby. We're safe to move up.
This is quite a large dungeon.
It is.
You
Leave it up
find
to
a
you to
skull
decide.
circle.
Funky runes. Can't read. At least not these.
Let me take a little look, see what is this.
Teleportation circle.
Ah, we've reached the end. I suppose that means we can continue. And if things get too hairy for us, we can go back. Huh.
Sure enough.
What is that? Well, I don't know what that is, so... Oh, do you wish to continue, Theo?
Is reaching this the end, the final part of the test?
Yes, it is. But we could potentially do more and prove our ability. Well, we might also find more. We have reached our safe point. We can head back.
Fair enough. Right.
If things look too bad, then we can always turn back.
Let's see what we have down here. A revealer of revealing things. There we go. Narrow passages is always safe, yes.
You find what looks to be the root of something. You're untoo sure as the bark and rootings curl around this odd, almost stone fixture in the wall.
Cautiously approaching.
You see what looks to be a face made of stone and a hand reaching out.
A petrified individual trapped by tree roots. Something.
I do not believe that is worth risking going forward.
Nope.
If they're petrified. If they are petrified, we have no means of dealing with that.
Indeed, I don't really feel like turning into a statue. Quite
No,
yes, thank you very much.
We also are able to avoid the undead. They don't seem to be particularly aggressive, so we may be
The
able to
constructs
avoid...
certainly weren't.
As long as we stay out of sight.
One moment.
If we cross its line of sight, it might very well.
We crossed its line of sight here, and that was fine. It should not aggress us, but we should
Very
probably move in this direction.
gingerly.
Oh, right. I was meant to reveal this room as well. Oopsie daisy.
Huh?
Never mind, treasure.
What?
Never mind, shiny.
Shady. Ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
about
Ooh, piece of
right.
candy. Oh, what's that down there, though?
That looks like a tomb.
Yeah,
As
there's
you
also...
look further down, you see a being made completely out of shadow. Two piercing blue gem eyes looking back at you.
Hmm.
What's the pile of treasure look like it's gotten there?
So this one seems to be gold, alongside a pitch black skull. Back here, there seems to be a raised platform with what looks to be a set of robes.
Alright, we've got some sort of cursed skull and maybe some enchanted robes, but a fucking ghost in the way.
Dan, can I try and tell what that thing is?
You may roll Arcana with disadvantage.
So look religious in nature.
9.
You are unsure what that is. It is far too well put together to be an actual shadow. Also, shadows don't have gemstone eyes.
I don't like that.
This is your
Yeah,
test. I leave the decision up to you if it is worth the risk.
In terms of its display, it just sort of stands there, its arms crossed, sort of just watching you.
Well, Theo, how are you feeling?
A little sore, but I've been through worse.
Perception. Going to regain a second level spell slot and heal. Heal thyself.
Heal thyself. Let's see, you'll be more effective this time. Better.
10.
Okay, I'm fine.
Understood.
Merely a stubbed toe.
Then I believe we should try and take that. That is probably the boss of the dungeon.
Very well. Let's give it a shot. Let's see how far we can approach before it aggroes.
You know what? It's a living shadow. I'm going to act like I'm gonna like grab a candle and I'm going to like light it.
Okay.
Just in case. I have trust issues after the shit with fucking mind forming.
So, as you get closer, the voice you have been hearing giving comments about your performance echoes from this thing. I don't think your candle is going to be that useful in this, but I applaud the effort.
Cool, so this thing gets my zealous mark. Mark the heretic.
Glacial would still give a polite bow. One always has to try to be prepared.
Your companion seems set on fighting me. It is up to you if they do so.
If I may ask, what are you? Probably a construct? Well, not construct, but made of some kind. Or are you controlled?
I am the headmaster.
It is my pleasure getting to meet you.
Would you mind bringing me my skull from that pile?
Me?
Yes. You, Glacial of Luminos. Who else would I talk to?
Do I have your word you won't attack?
You've already basically passed this trial. It is a long overdue conversation.
They will gingerly pick up the skull and slowly bring it.
Sticking directly behind you.
Yeah, they will, like, basically hold it out with both arms, presenting it forward.
The shadow will grab it. I am Headmaster Heragnos. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. As they move it over their face, the gems locking into the skull of this demi-lich.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard gems in the eye talk, and I'm like, yeah, academic.
I was fully ready for Kira to go swinging. But for the sake of other people's entertainment, do we wish to go do Alan's trial now?
Yes, I don't want him to miss out on. I don't.
Yes.
Okay,
We've done our part.
Nuggets, are you two available?
But
Available.
I got to beat a
Okay.
skeleton with another skeleton. I'm happy.
Yeah. So yours won't be a dungeon crawl, so we'll be theoretically minding it for the most part, but are you two ready?
Sure. Hey, Vivian, I have one thing to do for you. Were you listening to what the 2 trials I have to do, or do you need a retell? It's up to you.
it was picking picking me out of a crowd of identical copies, right? Was the first one? First one? Am I wrong?
Identical copies of me, if I remember correctly, Dan?
Identical copies of your assistant.
Identical copies of my sister. Okay.
And the second one, you may need to remind me.
We have to do damage.
Okay.
They're very damage within 4 turns, which is very possible.
For you, it's 30 damage. For Nuggets, it's 20.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Though I would note, there might be some surprises.
Yes. Vivian.
Mhm.
What's a small thing that you wear on your person? Quasity.
A small thing that I got on my person. Let me see. I could, by all means, throw on half of the manacles that I carry around, like a little bracelet.
Because my plan is I'm gonna have a little buddy see a little trinket you wear, and then you wear a little buddy. So when the time comes up, I have to pick you out of the bunch. The little buddy will pop off you, and then I'll know that's the real one.
Yeah, that works for me.
Cool. So we do that.
Wonderful. So as you go to the exam room, you will see the room is already filled with a bunch of Vivians. The Vivians look very interested in the new Vivian being added to their group, as they all start muddling around. Oh, hello! As all of them start asking very oddly specific questions, as if another version of yourself had actually entered the room, and you were just genuinely curious. It's rather not, as many of them are commenting on how nice it is to have company that doesn't seem to hate them.
Ha! Oh no!
I'm intermingling!
Yay! Okay. As the gnome will basically take you away from the group for a bit, Clink, and we'll just start talking to you. So, there's many ways you can go about this. I've seen some very creative ways along my times. Like, as long as you don't do what one guy did, which is take out one of their friends and basically put them in the room and then cast fireball in the room and close the door.
I'm not going to blow them up, no.
Yeah, no, it was very easy to find the smeared, ashy remains of someone amongst a group of copies.
No, I like my companion.
Yay!
Yeah, no,
Man, that person still had some anger issues, huh?
Yeah, that guy's currently, like, head boy. Anyway.
But
yeah, it's, interesting. Don't worry. You don't have to worry about harming any of the copies. They don't really adhere to physical harm. They're illusions, so that's the main thing. Again, anyway, I think you've probably been muddled up a bunch. Now, Nuggets, I must ask, what is your initial reaction if you were to see Alan?
My initial reaction if I was to see Alan is to look over and give a friendly wave.
Okay, as you enter the room, about 20 Vivians are going to turn around, smile, and give a friendly wave.
Cool. I will walk up to the group of many Vivians. I will I will put out my hand and I will say, "Little buddy, back here."
Okay, they all start looking around as Vivian, you will feel the sort of gum and teeth of little buddy sort of unwrap from your wrist as it will come running over.
And then I shall point the one where little buddy comes out of and goes, "That's the real one."
The gnome will raise an eyebrow. Well done, using a companion. Good stuff. Best illusions and ways to tell things there are from different people's perspectives.
Picks up little buddy, gives him a
Wonderful.
nice
Good job. Now.
That's good. You did do too, Vivian.
Okay. So,
Thank you.
I need to quickly make up a map for you guys really quick. So you prepare to get ready to fight what you're going to have to.
Alright.
Gotta swing really hard, right?
Relatively. I can only use a limited amount of my spells, but you should be able to just hit them normally fine, so.
Got it. Hit him hard and hit him good.
For the sake of this, we'll just use a white background.
I forgot I have a gun. I just looked at my inventory. I completely forgot I have a fucking rifle.
Oh, where did that come from?
Enemy.
I'm not even half bad with that, actually. What the fuck?
So, this is where it gets interesting because of who you've chosen. So, can you put your tokens on the board, please?
Yo, it's a deer!
It's a giant
What the
Vivian.
fuck?
Big ass Vivian.
I would
Yes,
note
Vivian.
this has all the stats and statistics of Vivian.
I don't know how this is gonna happen, but you know, this works.
As this large Vivian basically turns to you, smiles and waves,
Hi!
and will pull out its lance. Please roll initiative.
I'll buy him.
Oh my god, that's my nat 20.
You are ready to kick your own ass.
She kicks her ass in the mirror every day.
Yeah. It's true.
Okay. We all set?
Mhm.
Yeah, I will be asking you a bunch of things, Nuggets, as to what you would do in this situation if it was reversed, so talk to me as you will. Because again, you know your character better than anyone.
Well, shit. I mean, in the case of combat, first thing Vivian's usually gonna do is approach. Bonus action, enter rage. Well, hold on. Approach not too close. Bonus action, enter rage, and try and take a stab with her lance.
Okay, roll to hit.
Yeah.
Would that meet your AC?
Yes.
Okay, roll damage.
Pow plus 2 from rage.
Okay.
And then she's gonna take a second stab with her bonus attack, or extra attack.
Mm-hmm.
Go for Pam, which just barely meets my AC. AC being 17.
Yep, gotcha.
And then Pam with Pam. 16, 25. So that's overall 27 piercing, I believe.
Wonderful. Let me roll my table for when this thing gets... Okay. As you slice open part of this Vivian's leg, Vivian's come spilling out of it.
Oh my
Fucking
goodness!
slime!
My Vivian lings. Find my pages, Al.
Right. Big Vivian is going to take a swing at you alongside all the little Vivianlings.
Uh-oh.
Okay, what's your plus to hit with the lance? Let's see.
It's
That's a
just
lovely
+1 to hit
thing.
with the lance, and then no plus on damage.
You don't add your strength or anything?
Oh, sorry. It's +8 overall because of the
lovely.
+1 from the.
Okay, so that's 3 hits. And they are not rated because I am not a monster. So that would be funny. 12. Here we go.
This takes my metaphorical day-to-day to a whole new meaning.
Okay,
Now it's literal.
So that is 31 points of damage.
Half? Because they're racing?
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
Yeah. So that's goes to what, 15? Just round it down, I think.
Now with all of these, they sort of beat up on you, but then they notice, oh hi Alan! As some are going to start coming to you.
Oh no!
So these things think like me as well, right?
Yes.
I would not, because of that. Actually, this is because of a hyper-specific thing, Dan, if you remember right. Alan falls under my, my specifications. I think out of everybody in the party, the last person I would attack would be Alan.
Yeah, no, they're not attacking him. They're just crowding him.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know. Oh my goodness! So now I'm gonna see Alan just occasionally poke his head out of the sea of Vivian's like, ah!
So, Alan, it's your turn. This is turn 1. You have to do a total. You've still got quite a bit of damage
to also turn around and swim.
I have to do. You said 30 in 4 turns.
Yes.
Okay. At least. Okay. Do the little Vivians look like they're about to attack me or no?
No, they seem more just happy with your presence. They just want to be with you.
Okay.
To clarify.
Okay, then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the big Vivian in the back.
Are you moving to get to their back?
No, I'm aiming for the big one in the back, I said.
Oh, okay.
And little buddy's helping me.
Roll with advantage.
23 and 21.
Those will both hit Vivian. Roll damage.
13 and 10 for 23.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Force damage.
Now, regular Vivian, unless you want to move Clink, just to clarify.
Oh, I'm assuming because they're not little ones that are going to attack me.
Wonderful. Regular Vivian. Vivian original. What would you like to do with your little Vivian Chudlings? Your little Vivian Chudlings.
Fucking Vivian Chudlings, dog. I'm gonna turn around and ask all the small Vivians, are you guys hungry at all? I'm just gonna sit down and, like, open my basket. While,
They
like,
all look at you.
I mean, we can just sit here and watch.
The inspector of, like, the test is just looking at this, raising an eyebrow, like, what the absolute fucking kind of character is this?
I chose correctly.
Hi, Alan. Hi.
Right. Is that your turn? Are you just sitting down and chewing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit down and, like, chill with them.
Wonderful.
You got this, Alan!
Thank you!
As you say that, more Vivians show up.
Oh god!
Oh god!
As they're all,
Vivian.
they're all going
I don't even know which one's my token anymore.
That's why I'm only aiming for the big one, because I there's no way I could, like, end this point.
At this point, I've completely lost the actual Vivian.
I've also lost B. Oh no, I know which one's B. I'm this one.
One to the right. Anyway.
No, you don't.
Right? Wait, I thought I
Right.
shoved it.
What's your movement speed again?
Mine?
Yes.
40.
Ah, perfect. Would you like to make an attack against Click for me, Nuggets?
Wait, they can reach
Land. They have a land.
Oh, right! They have reach!
Yeah.
They are not raging, I would note. Does an 18 hit you?
Of course 18 hits me. I have a fucking AC of like 13.
Damage. Oh. 13 piercing damage.
What a day for me to be on my high
Funny.
rolling. My roll is
Looked
so
at
low.
Theo earlier in the fucking skeleton dungeon, rolling consistent ones.
Right. Okay.
The universe foresaw this scenario. Was like, yeah, you know what? Today you can roll well.
Go on, Click.
Ah!
Only one barbarian may have good
Are you
rolls.
disengaging?
It's true.
No, I won't. I can't outrun them. They have 40 feet of movement and reach, so I'll just blast them from there
Okay.
with advantage. It's a little buddy.
Yep.
25.
Damn.
Oh, there's a 13 miss, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
13 does miss. So you gotta get. Oh. Hold up. So 1 plus. Your
Oh,
1 point
damage
short.
off.
Your
It's fine. He can take another round of abuse. He can.
Can he?
If Nuggets rolls a 12 on their next attack, like damage wise, which is 16, I'm down. I have 15 hit points left. Actually, wait, no. I can use my thing that gives me protection for a turn. Worst comes to worst, but yeah.
That means you'd have to result on making sure you hit on the 4th round. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Vivian, Prime, anything you want to do?
Prime. I mean, fuck. I don't want to get over there in the middle of them, but there's fucking 8 people around me.
They are counted as allied, so you can move through them.
Oh shit.
They are you.
Wait, I
Do
have
you
an
consider
idea.
yourself an
What's
ally?
your idea?
We need to go help Alan. We need to move together and form a fucking wall.
Oh my
Form a
god, the wall. Minions assemble.
Wait, hold on.
Please,
Wait.
assemble.
Just like
Fucking hell.
I love this. The wall of Vivi.
Hold.
Fucking gnome is in tears right now.
We have the Vivi Union.
Right, is that the Vivian's turns?
yeah, get him, Alan.
Yeah, the Vivians are cheering you on. Even the big Vivian's cheering for you.
I love Vivian so much.
Right. Big Vivian is going to basically look down and is going to like start going, "Oh, am I not allowed to go see Alan?"
Oh no!
Oh
But you guilt
soon,
trip.
later.
I think it was massively effective. I think it was super effective.
Don't worry, we're all
Emotional
seeing him.
Emotional damage.
Right. Alan, you're up. You go. Oh, bud. Do 1 damage at least.
I
You just have to
like-
hit.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's a miss.
Oh, oh, that one hits. That one hits. That second one hits.
Yes. Roll damage. As you hit it, the Vivian just sort of looks for a second. Oh, that kind of hurt, and it explodes.
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh god.
Right. So the gnome will like tentatively clap. Right. Let's just sort this out. Anyway, copies be gone. As all the copies will just poof. Now, I have two offers. Either we could go back to Glacial to do conversation for the last wee bit, or we could end it here, or if you want to do anything, that's fair. Same with Millie and Bird, if you two want anything, just ask.
Did I pass?
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Yippee!
We did it!
I'll save
Yeah,
myself
so-
for next session.
Vivian's gonna give
Okay.
Alan a crisp high five.
High five!
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah!
So do we want to cut it here, or do we want to do
I'd like to
anything
talk
more?
to the demi-lich. I'm like,
Is
Yeah,
anyone
I'm-
opposed to this?
Yeah, I'm fine. Like giving up my thing for like 10 seconds. I just
Yeah,
want to know if I passed or not.
Yeah.
Right. So,
meanwhile,
yeah. Meanwhile, you stand there with Barognis.
Oh, that was so fucking funny.
It was so funny, man.
Yeah.
As the shadow continues to hold the skull up to the area where their eyes sort of peer through it. Well, clearly you have a knack for going beyond the standard pale glacial of Luminos.
oh, I do not believe I did particularly above average for the test.
Oh, no, not at all. Your nature, however, to delve deeper is noted. Primarily, you'd found the exit, yet you sought to go to the very heart of my tomb.
I could have gone straight for the exit, however, we had an opening there, and as someone who wishes to be a scholar of the past, it would be bad to simply leave right at the entrance.
Entirely the case. There is much antiquities to the past, and people's obsession with it are going to cause both rot, but also reclamation within this current age.
So, may I ask, is this your personal home?
It is where I was entombed and buried, so as close as much as one could have to such a place.
I see. If I may ask, how did you know of me? Besides, well, me giving my name.
Your party is rather loud. You are known by a fair
Listen.
few who are watching you tentatively based on your trajectory.
This is true.
I don't pretend to understand your reasoning, however, your coming to this college was logical eventually. There's no way you would have given that up.
No, I wish to learn. And while I'm here, I want to.
I also have won a bet that your companion that you brought was Theomysis of Stagheim. So I am old 3 silver.
Indeed you are.
Though then again, your companion will not raise their arms against me, I do hope, for their own sake.
I certainly hope so. Glacial says, kind of tentatively looking over to Theo.
Kieran?
What? I don't know what.
Basically, the demi-lich is saying, your paladin's not going to try and kill me, right?
This isn't my test. I'm merely here to assist. If Glacial wishes you to live, you may live.
Theo, I do not believe we could take them even with all of our strength.
Not with that attitude, we can't.
Theo, they are from a different era, Theo.
I fail to see how their age factors into it.
Which, if I may be so bold to ask, you mentioned being buried and raised, so I assume you are an undead of some type. What are you?
Yes, I am a form of undead that has not existed since, well, the Third Era per se. I would classify as a variant of Lich. The
Oh,
Liches of today's age are rather incomplete and lack the proper nuance. I
as
wouldn't call
most
those
things,
Liches.
as most things typically do in this current era.
Hmm. Especially since one of the core principal spells required has been lost to the decay of magic, meaning lichdom is not very achievable anymore.
Ah, something of the ninth tier.
Yes. I did not
I
ask
see.
for this on myself, hence why I am the type of lich I am, being a demi-lich.
Please excuse my ignorance. I am not very educated on a, well, type of undead as rare and specialized as you. What is the difference between a demi-lich and a lich?
A demi-lich is a being who is raised
That's
through
anyone.
the acts of a lich. The process of making a lich and the contracts required for as such for a normal lich is where the person themselves is doing it to themselves and consensually. A demi-lich is when that process is thrust upon another who has recently died.
Ah, I see.
Normally it is to preserve the mind of a great nation or to preserve certain information to ensure its survival for coming centuries.
Mm. Is that part of the reason you are headmaster of this academy?
Hmm. This academy is a hobby. I wouldn't call it a job.
I said part of.
Hmm. It was
Mm.
upon request of Zalman that I hid it. So I have.
Ah, I see.
He
Mm.
understands more ancient perspectives, so I am more inclined to believe his word on what his offer was. I take no part in dealings with such beings, but technically, my essence is tied to his based on the contracts that form me.
Mm. Not much of a choice in the matter, whether or not.
No. I'd say immortality or any form of prolonged life in this era and the past ones is the worst curse you could have.
Eternally bound to something or someone.
Yes, because the cost of such things is often taking large portions of who you are. The soul, even.
Mm.
Though
So,
some people are less lucky.
mm, may I ask, you said this meeting was overdue. Is there something you wish to speak with me about, or merely, understand me?
Understanding you is the main thing. Mm. After our first conversation, I definitely had intrigue in when you would go.
Our first conversation?
It was a lifetime ago, but I was very different then.
Glacial kinda stares at them. A different lifetime?
They sort of move the skull so one of their gemstone eyes is almost side-eyeing you through the leftmost hole. Yes, literally.
I see. Hmm.
Mm.
I have
Oh,
mm, recently, I suppose acquired some, uh, info about that, if you would. Could you perhaps provide some illumination on myself?
okay.
Whatever, whatever I was back then, I do not remember.
Hmm. What is this information you have? I'm not a mind reader.
Uh, uh, Glacial kind of nervously like tilt their eyes up, like straight dead ahead, at the ceiling. Being told of, crimes and sins of doing the same thing.
That does line up. What I can say, again, he sort of gestures to one of the walls where you see a slight crack, sets of golden and blue eyes blinking and watching as they vanish back into the. We are not alone, obviously. And I hate to make you more interesting to the river. So, what I will say is, yes, you have repeated through at least 3 lifetimes the same thing.
I suppose it is simply part of who I am.
Yes, but at least this time it's advantageous.
They somewhat like cock an eyebrow for their smile. Advantageous? Is it because of this era, or because of the position I've been born into?
A mixture of both. If I was to use an analogy, this time your wariness of the wolf has led to the discovery of an actual wolf. And your knack for prior knowledge is rather useful, especially when it comes to the quest your group seems to be going on. That golden staircase that you all will probably climb.
Yes, the heart of Inaleth.
No. No. Not the heart of Inalith. At
is
the
it
heart of
not-
Inalith is something where you will be going, probably. I theorize that's one of the locations, but
A different staircase of gold, then.
does the name Maharab mean anything to you?
Familiarity, yes.
Oh, dude, I got scared.
Meaning, no.
It is a city that is lost. I don't know what it was for, but there's a throne in there that might pique your interest.
I see. Before we speak further and probably draw unwanted eyes, I do have one last thing to ask.
They cock the skull slightly, the eyes moving to now the right side, peering through.
Glacial will once again, like, somewhat tilt their head up, looking straight dead ahead at the ceiling, and look back. Wolf?
Not the time or the place, sadly.
I understand.
And with that, I am going to have to end session.
Yay!
Wow, that
was fucking great.
massive fucking lore drop.
Right, I need to go deal with something really quickly, so you'll talk amongst yourselves. I hope you all enjoyed today's session.
It was fun.
Have fun and have future questions later. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, get me back. Holy shit. One, this session was fun, but also two, sorry, I'm like, holy shit, that was a really big glacial lore drop. That was... Demi-Lich, everyone!
Yeah, they work differently than you normally do.
Yeah, I'm glad I played on Glacial being ignorant and asking, because yeah, that's I know Demi-Lich is out of character. That's not a normal Demi-Lich. Thanks, Clink. I hope you know you've traumatized me about anything having gemstones in its eyes. I'll never
You're
ever do
welcome.
anything with that without immediately going, Demi-Lich.
It is a consistent thing to look for. Like,
I'll never ever let it slip past me ever again. For context nuggets, in our past campaign, one of my undead companions I had for the entire campaign was secretly a fucking demi-lich.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here we go again.
But yeah, considering that he mentioned of the wariness of the wolf and finding the actual wolf, definitely makes me think the son of my wariness with, you know, all the other entities and all of that and trying to be righteous ended up in the son.
Right, I'm back.
Hi. Welcome back.
Anything?
Hello.
I heard I might have questions that need to be answered.
Okie
Next
dokie,
thing.
Frank, did you have questions?
that's where I'm going to end it for now, because I have to dip
No,
before
for later
CA.
in character
So
because
goodbye.
you know,
You guys
it's
had
the
fun.
practice
You
gnome
know,
and all
there's a
that
whole lot
jazz.
about.
Yeah.
We got a lot of lore from
Um,
others.
I hope you
They
liked
hate
the
me,
character
they hate me.
designs today.
Oh,